These awards are so important because they're for people with lived experience. So the awards recognise the importance of people with lived experience across the UK.
Everyone's got a story, everybody. All the different groups here support people in different ways. And it gives me joy to come here and listen to the stories. It makes me carry on being a volunteer.
I think for people to hear it directly from the people that have lived it, it just means it's much more powerful. And I've been to events before when they read, off a piece of paper and they call it a case study. And, when I listen to that, I think, well, actually, where's that person? You lose that, that person, that identity. So to actually see somebody in front of you, that's real, and hearing it firsthand is just so much more powerful.
The great thing so far about this conference, listening to people like Jason and so on, they've actually lived through it, they've made changes, they've experienced it. And for people like me who don't necessarily inhabit that world, I'm learning about that, and it's sort of opening my eyes to the difficult experiences that these people have had.
It's been a bit of an eye-opener for me, coming in and seeing what's going on and listening to people's stories. And I think the mixture of people that are here is brilliant. There's so many different perspectives, different viewpoints. So it's really good to hear everybody's opinions.
For me, it raises awareness first and foremost. People from different services, if we can learn something about the dilemma of the system, to hear about the dilemma of people's own lived experience, their own stories, how they struggled, how they've persevered at times. I think it's really important to hear that first and foremost. Relationship is everything. Building relationships, it's not programs, it's not services that change lives, it's relationship. Getting to know somebody, getting to know their stories, the root causes of their problems, their issues, their barriers. I think that's really, really important. And today you can hear that through all kinds of things, drama, speakers, people sharing their own experiences. Building that relationship enables you to start to help. So I think that's really, really important.
Well, I wouldn't choose to be sleeping on the streets in freezing cold rain, and I don't know many people that actually would. I think it's about us getting the right options available for people so they feel safe and that those options are suitable to meet those needs. I think it's the services not getting things right sometimes that results in people becoming homeless or people returning to homelessness time and time again.
Someone working in mental health, 3 years at university, 5 years in the job, whereas the person in the chair, the person with the lived experience, has been doing this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the whole life. Why wouldn't you have that skill and the resource?
A bit overwhelmed, really. It's just something that I didn't expect from doing the work that we do, working with various people with complex needs. It's really lovely to have run.
I've not met one person here today that hasn't actually told me something that's life-changing, even for me to listen to, and for me to take something away with that on how I could sort of better myself as well and other people. And I think when you come to places like this and you hear stories from the people that we've spoken today, it's so motivational and so sort of inspiring as well to see them being the way that they are now after all of the darkness that they've been through and the hard times and things, and to see people get rewarded for that it's very, very inspiring, very, very inspiring, and it's making me want to go away here and do more as well, and not just sort of, oh, I've won an award, that's it, now I'm not going to do anything else. It's sort of, this is the starting point.